Hello, welcome to a John Hersey High School spring video visit. Due to construction in our student services area in the spring of 2025, we are not able to welcome college reps to come in person and share important info about their institution. So we've invited them to submit a video overview and paired, in most cases, 2 to 3 similar type schools together. Even if you've never heard of these schools before, give them a watch. You may be surprised at what you learn, and one of these schools may end up being the right fit for you.
Hi, my name is Walker. I'm an admissions representative from Bradley University, and today I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Bradley. So Bradley is located in Peoria, Illinois. For those of you who don't know where this is, it's about 3 hours southwest of Chicago. Peoria is kind of just this big city in the middle of Illinois, about 400,000 people in the entire metro area. Bradley's located about 5 minutes off of downtown, so we're really close to the city center. And because of that, we get to utilize a lot of the city's resources. So we send Bradley students to the hospitals downtown. There are 2 hospitals there, so our nursing students get to do clinical rotations. There are research opportunities and internships as well there. Additionally, Peoria is the old headquarters for Caterpillar Engineering. So a lot of our engineering students and business students get to do internships downtown there. Now, Bradley is a little bit of a smaller school. We have around 4,000 total students on campus. But with that size, it just means that it's really easy to get involved in the classrooms. 100% of our classes are taught by professors. So we don't have any courses that are going to be taught by graduate students or upperclassmen. All of them will be taught by the faculty. Because of that, it makes it really easy to engage with your professors, get to know them a bit better. And that is amplified by our class size as well. So our average class size is around 17 students, should feel very similar to your class sizes in high school. But with those smaller class sizes, it makes it really easy to get to know your peers in the classroom. And again, as I mentioned earlier, your professors. So up at the top here, we have a list of all of our colleges. I'm going to go through and break all those down. But while we're here, I did want to mention our undecided program. If you don't know what you want to study just yet, you can go through our academic exploration program, where basically you'll be assigned an advisor and they'll be able to help choose a major that might interest you or a career that would of interest you, and make sure that you're set up on that path. All of our undecided students graduate within 4 years. It's not going to take any extra time, so it's a great route to go in case you don't know what you might want to study just yet. So we're going to start first with the Foster College of Business. You can see some of the listed majors here. Our business program, we try to push for senior capstone projects for all of our students. So these senior projects, students are able to work with a lot of the nearby local companies around the Peoria area, and they'll be guaranteed some hands-on experiences before they graduate. Additionally, you'll have the opportunity to double major, pick up another minor in another form of business if you want to. And you can have the chance to go to the job fair, which we will have every single semester on campus. Next, we have the Caterpillar College of Engineering and Technology. I mentioned that Peoria used to be the old headquarters of Caterpillar, so they generously donated a bunch of equipment for our engineering students to use. There are a ton of different labs that the students can utilize. There are 3D printers throughout the building, a robotics lab, an automotive lab if you want to build cars. But whatever the students are interested in doing, they can get involved in those labs and just have fun and build. Similarly, with business, you'll have a senior capstone project where you will be working with an actual engineering company. We also work with construction firms around the area. So the big thing is you will get hands-on experience before you graduate. Next, we have the Slane College of Communication and Fine Arts. This includes sports communication, game design, fine arts programs. But for sports communications, our students are able to work directly with our D1 athletics teams. We also send them out to Hollywood to participate in something called the Hollywood semester. This is available for all students, but they can work with some of the major sports teams out there. We also have a very popular game design program, and the game design students can go to Los Angeles and work with some game companies out there, such as Insomniac, Microsoft, Epic Games, but lots of really great opportunities for them. Here in Peoria, we will have a gaming convention every single spring where the Bradley students are able to show off all of their creations to game developers from across the country. Next, we have the College of Education and Health Sciences. This includes our education and nursing programs. For our education programs, we make sure that you have some sort of classroom shadow experience within your first year, and then you'll be able to do student teaching as well once you are an upperclassman. For our nursing program, it is a direct admit program. This means that once you are admitted, you can start taking nursing classes the very first semester you are on campus. And then starting sophomore year, you have clinical rotations at the hospitals downtown. To make sure that all of our nursing students are prepped and ready, we have over a dozen labs on campus specially designed for the nursing students. This includes a mock hospital floor, a bunch of simulation labs, but our professors will make sure that you're fully prepared and ready to go before you step foot in the hospitals. And last but not least, we have the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. This includes a lot of our hard sciences, humanities. But the big thing with a lot of these programs is that it is really, really easy to double major, pick up multiple minors if you're interested in multiple things. One of the big things that we push for a lot of these programs is undergraduate research. So as a Bradley student, and any major, you can get involved in research starting your freshman year. Since we are a little bit on the smaller side, a lot of our research is run directly by our faculty and professors. So it's really easy to get involved in things, and just know that every step of the way, you will have a faculty mentor of some kind that will be able to help push you in the right direction or provide any assistance you might need. So throughout a lot of the different programs I've talked about, one common thing is these real world experiences. So we have a graduation requirement of 2 experiential learning experiences. These are real world experiences. They can be internships, research opportunities, study abroad opportunities. Most of them will be built into a lot of the programs, but on average, Bradley students will graduate with about 3 to 4 of these. And again, you only need 2 to graduate. So what would be next? For our application, it's completely free to apply. All that we need is a personal essay of some kind and transcripts. We do not need test scores, ACT or SAT. We don't need letters of recommendation, but those are always going to be recommended. But yeah, you can feel free to apply on our website through the bradley.edu, or you can apply through Common App. We will take either. We don't really have a preference for which one is chosen. Now, for the timeline of everything, generally our applications will go out late summer. It is important for nursing students specifically to be sure that they are applying before November 1st. Other than that, we will be doing rolling admissions throughout. And yeah, decision day will be May 1st, so you will need to choose your school by that date. But if you have any questions, you can always feel free to spend the time contacting us, letting us know, or signing up for a possible visit. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Let me know. I'm available through email or phone. And additionally, you can just check out the Bradley website and find the admissions office there. Thank you very much. And once again, if you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call and let me know.
Hey everyone, so I am Nicole and I'm your admissions counselor from Drake University in Des Moines, Iowa. I'm really excited to talk to you a little bit about what Drake has to offer and why we might make a good fit for your educational pathway after high school. So Drake is in Des Moines, Iowa, which is the capital of the state, and it's just about a 5-hour drive from the Chicago suburbs. We have about 2,900 undergraduate students, but we are big enough to offer tons of opportunities, but also small enough where you do feel like your college experience is very personalized. We have a ton of majors to choose from, over 100 of them. A few of them that always stand out to me are zoo and conservation science. So if you love working with animals and you want to work in conservation after you graduate, this program might be for you. Actuarial science is a big one. It is a pretty rare major, and it is really nice that we have it here. However, it does make sense because Des Moines is the insurance capital of the nation somehow. So you would be able to have opportunities to go out into the city and have these real world experiences beyond just the classroom. We do have a Law 3+3 program, which is also pretty unique. So for your first 3 years, you basically get to major in absolutely anything you want, and then you apply to get into the Drake Law School, which is also a beast in its own right. It is a really, really great program. And basically in 6 years, you become a lawyer, which is really nice. So that saves you time and money. Artificial intelligence is another one. So it's kind of like a combination of psychology, ethics, and computer science that really prepares you for the future of AI. It is very like multidimensional in that way, which makes it a really, really cool program. We also do have an entire journalism school. So beyond just being a major, we do offer tons of programs within that. Our brand new program in the School of Journalism is the Sports Media and Communication one. So super exciting for anybody who wants to work in sports media, sports management, all that stuff. If that's your thing, check out this program because it is really, really cool. Probably what we're most famous for is the 6-year PharmD program. So basically you start with 2 years of pre-pharmacy and then you go on to 4 years of the actual professional program and you are a pharmacist in 6 years. I will say that for the Law 3+3 and the 6-year pharmacy program, and really any program that we have that goes beyond a bachelor's degree, it isn't direct admit, but historically people have not really been rejected. Basically, as long as your GPA is still good, you're still interested in the program, and you follow through with all the prerequisites and the interview requirements, you should be fine for admission into those higher levels of schooling. So one of the best things too about us is that we are very flexible when it comes to admissions. So once you apply to Drake, you basically get into all of the programs that you want. So you do not have to like reapply to go to a different school. If you start off in College of Arts and Sciences but want to move to business, zero issue with doing that. Speaking of admissions too, we are completely test optional, essay optional, interview optional. We really just need your GPA and transcript up until the end of your junior year. And this is basically what's most important to us. Also, if you do have a GPA on like the lower end, absolutely do not worry, still apply, because to us, what matters more is that transcript and like the whole high school experience, I guess. So if, for example, you had a rough freshman year, but then got much, much better your sophomore and junior year, but your GPA doesn't necessarily like still reflect that, like it still might be on the lower end, that still matters more to us than that lower number. So we just want to see progress. Our application is completely free, whether you apply through Common App or through the Drake website. You don't have to pay anything, and we are rolling admissions, which basically means that apply whenever. I always say apply earlier, just to kind of get it out of the way, especially because our application is relatively simple to do. We don't need much information from you. When it comes to student life, beyond academics, Drake really is the best of both worlds in the way that we do have Division I athletics, which is really nice, but we do also have those smaller class sizes. So on average, about 21 people per class, but also really hypey basketball games, soccer games, and Drake Relays is a massive track and field event that happens at Drake. It is the only one of its kind, and brings about 40,000 people to Drake's campus, which is crazy, but it is a lot of fun. But then after that, you do get to go back to those smaller class sizes, which are so, so nice. Having professors accessible, from my own experience, life-changing. Instead of being in like a larger lecture hall with like 400 students, it is classes of like 21-ish. So you do get that personal experience. If you want to visit campus, The link is up here somewhere. We offer visits all year long. So you can sign up for what's called a personalized visit, which basically means you get to talk to an admissions counselor. More than likely that will be me if I'm not on travel. You get a campus tour, you can eat lunch on campus, or you can actually talk to faculty too, just directly about their programs. Because they are the experts, we want you in front of the experts, and to be able to get excited by talking to them and really just hearing what they have to say about why our programs are really good and why they would be a good fit for you. We also do offer group visits. Currently, there are none set in stone, but keep an eye out for early August, because that is when we have our Bulldog Days of Summer, is what we call them. They are larger group visit days. You also do get to like talk about admissions, you get to talk to faculty, and you do get to have lunch and just like meet people, which is really, really nice. So no concrete dates on that yet, but please keep an eye out at this link for all of that information as it comes out. I will also be at the D214 College Fair on April 8th. So if you do want to say hi to me, if you want to talk about Drake, I am more than happy to connect. My contact information is also up here. So send me an email, call me, whatever. I am here to answer your questions. So if you do have any questions, like I said, I am here. Please visit and apply once it is your time. Thanks for listening.